Let's begin with something most people don't realize. Have you ever noticed that a Coca-Cola from McDonald's seems to have a different taste and a cleaner finish than the one you buy in a plastic bottle at the store? For decades, this has been one of the most persistent observations in the fast food world. While some dismiss it as a psychological trick of the mind, over decades, Coca-Cola didn't just supply McDonald's with soda. They worked with McDonald's to design how Coke should taste inside a McDonald's restaurant. Not theoretically, not ideally, but realistically at scale. McDonald's and Coca-Cola have one of the longest business partnerships in modern history. Their relationship goes back to the 1950s. This partnership allowed McDonald's to make very specific choices that most restaurants simply don't make. And the first big choice is how the Coke arrives.
Most restaurants receive Coca-Cola syrup in plastic bags. McDonald's doesn't. Instead, McDonald's uses stainless steel containers. Why does this matter? Plastic can absorb heat and tiny amounts of flavor over time. Steel doesn't. Steel keeps the syrup fresh, stable, and consistent, especially in high-volume environments. That may sound small, but when you're serving millions of drinks daily, consistency matters more than almost anything else. Before the syrup even reaches the cup, it's already being handled differently. But that's just the beginning, because taste isn't only about ingredients, it's about balance.
Every soda fountain mixes syrup and carbonated water. But here's the key point. That ratio isn't automatic. It must be calibrated. McDonald's calibrates their machines very carefully to match the flavor profile Coca-Cola recommends for optimal taste. Not too sweet, not too diluted. And because McDonald's serves such a high volume of drinks, their machines are constantly in use. That matters because soda fountains that sit idle too long can lose carbonation consistency. At McDonald's, the system is always moving, always refreshed, always balanced. Which brings us to something even more important: temperature.
Coca-Cola tastes best when it's cold, not kind of cold, not room temperature with ice, cold. McDonald's chills its water and syrup before they even enter the machine. Most restaurants don't do this. They rely on ice to cool the drink after it's poured. McDonald's doesn't leave it to chance. By pre-chilling both components, the drink hits your cup already near optimal temperature. The ice doesn't have to work as hard, which means less melting, which means less dilution. And that leads to a cleaner, sharper taste. But we're not done yet, because carbonation plays a role too. Have you ever noticed that McDonald's Coke feels more crispy? That's carbonation. McDonald's maintains higher carbonation levels than many other restaurants. Why? Because carbonation fades quickly, especially if machines aren't cleaned or used frequently. McDonald's high turnover means carbonation stays fresh. And when carbonation is right, the drink feels brighter, livelier, more refreshing. This is the moment many people describe as the first sip hitting different. But here's where things get even more interesting, because taste isn't only chemistry, it's psychology too. This is the part most people never think about. McDonald's straws are slightly wider than standard straws. That changes how the soda flows into your mouth. A wider straw delivers more liquid per sip. It spreads across more taste buds at once, which can make flavors feel stronger and more satisfying. Same drink, different delivery. Your brain experiences it as better, even if the formula hasn't changed. And McDonald's didn't choose this randomly. They tested it.
McDonald's cups are designed to insulate better than thin plastic cups. They help maintain temperature longer. And McDonald's ice machines are calibrated to produce ice that melts slower than average. That combination means less water dilution, longer-lasting flavor, consistent taste from first sip to last. Again, none of this is dramatic alone, but together, it adds up.
At this point, a pattern should be clear. McDonald's Coke doesn't taste better because of a secret ingredient. It tastes better because the syrup is handled differently, the temperature is controlled earlier, the ratio is carefully calibrated, the carbonation stays fresh, and the delivery system is optimized. This is how large-scale systems work. They don't rely on one trick. They rely on many small optimizations working together. And McDonald's is very good at system design.
If McDonald's Coke is so good, why doesn't everyone do the same thing? Because it's expensive. Steel containers cost more. Pre-chilling systems cost more. Calibration takes time. Training takes effort. For McDonald's, the scale makes it worth it. For smaller restaurants, it often doesn't. McDonald's sells enough drinks for these investments to pay off, and because Coke is such a high-margin product, improving the experience makes business sense. Better taste means repeat customers.
Here's the biggest takeaway. McDonald's doesn't optimize Coke to be special. They optimize it to be consistent. The goal is for a Coke in New York to taste the same as a Coke in London. Consistency builds trust. When customers know what to expect, they come back. And when something tastes slightly better than expected, it becomes memorable. That's exactly what happens here. So why does McDonald's Coke taste better? Not because of a secret formula, not because of a hidden trick, but because McDonald's treats a simple drink with the same seriousness as its entire operation. It's a reminder that in business and in life, results often come from design, systems, attention to detail, and consistency over time. The next time you take that first sip, you'll know why it feels different. If you enjoy breaking down how everyday industries really work, you'll probably enjoy the next video too. Feel free to like, subscribe, or share your thoughts in the comments.
If you enjoy breaking down how everyday industries really work, you'll probably enjoy the next video too. Feel free to like, subscribe, or share your thoughts in the comments.